Well, coming back to my channel so suddenly? You must have wanted a part 2. This is Deathloop, and I have the first part already posted on my channel. By leaving a like, it lets me know I'm doing a good job. Please subscribe. It's the only way that it gives me motivation to make more videos, even though I'm gonna make them anyway. And with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye. Open your eyes. Seems you survived. I made it. Innocent. Innocent? The word innocent suddenly flashes before your eyes. Seems your special role worked. You got your answer. Sudden knock on the door startles you. You get up on your feet and approach the door. Good morning, Lily. I'm so glad you're okay. Cece came closer and gave you a tight hug. We have a situation. Follow Cece as you move through the hallway. You reach a certain dorm room. You can see some of your companions standing outside the room. The whole atmosphere was extremely tense. Cece gives you a slight nod as you two walk inside. A bloody room greets your eyes. You quickly take a step back and look around. However, you can't see anyone in the room. Cece notices your confusion and speaks. The body's not here anymore. We all snapped it away and give us an autopsy report instead. However, we all had a good look at the body before she did. It's Jack. Jack is the victim. The image of a well-dressed man sporting a cold look across your mind. For some reason, you can't picture him as a victim. That's one less vote. 2 less votes, because I know who's innocent. The only clue we have is this autopsy report Muriel gave us. It's not that detailed, to be honest, but I'll give you a rundown. The victim is Jack. Oh, emo boy. Male, age 34? I thought he was like 17. Cause of death? Caused by severe blood loss. Victim was found with multiple wounds all over his body. I assume Muriel didn't want us to know more than we should. Still, the number of inflicted wounds concerns me. Think about it, Lily. There were no signs of a struggle, which led me to believe the victim was unconscious the whole time. If that's true, then no one hit the head or the neck should be enough to kill the victim. Yet the killer chose to repeatedly strike the victim 18 times in total. I was very angry. Angry? The excessive hits could be caused by anger or very strong negative emotion. This usually aligns with crimes of passion. It also brings up a different problem. With the exception of you and me, no other participants should know each other. In the previous Null game, the participants were all picked from different timelines and their memories were manipulated. It was done to ensure a fair game. Again, apparently there was a game before this that we didn't play, so I'm not too sure what they meant by this, but if I ever find the game, I'll let you guys know. Could things be different in this game? I mean, I made sure to keep an eye on how the participants acted with each other. So far, I haven't noticed anything unusual. There's massive advantage over us. It doesn't matter how much we investigate. Without surveillance footage, witnesses, or at least some kind of evidence, the killer will always be in the lead. Do you get where I'm doing this, Lily? The special roles. Indeed, they're our best weapon against the killer. If the people with the special roles work together, then the killer won't have a chance. However, that will be a very difficult task to accomplish. No one knows what role the other person has, and with the killer hiding on our midst, the people with special roles won't risk exposing themselves. The fact that we're all strangers in the game doesn't help either. Still, if we want to survive this game, stop the killer, make use of the special roles as our best shot. Cece continues talking, and you're suddenly reminded of your special role. Detective role. You even used it yesterday. Should you tell Cece about it? She's been nothing but supportive and affectionate towards you since the very start. If there's someone you can trust in this group, it's her, right? So should you tell her? Take a deep breath and decide to. I don't trust Cece. She's being overly nice, and I think that her caring about my well-being more than her own is telling of what kind of person she is. I'm not going to tell her. And kneeling on the floor, vomiting all over the place. Yeah, he vomited on my shoes. His son wiped his mouth and face to 0. Oh, I'm sorry, this teleportation stage magic makes me nauseous. I mean, he did warn you guys. Stage magic? You don't actually still think this is a game show? Carmen stares at Hassan in confusion when... Welcome back, everyone, to the second round of voting. Miro! Please, you gotta stop this before more people get hurt. I don't know why you're doing this, but this is wrong. This whole game is goddamn sick. The game will keep going until either the killer or the innocent people win. If you want this game to end soon, then hurry up and achieve one of those two possibilities. How about you provide us with more clues then? That autopsy report you gave us is useless. If you're asking me to take sides, then you're wasting time, Cecilia. I'm only here to make sure the game runs fairly and effectively as possible. The rest of it is up to you. But they were right, the special rules are a strong weapon against the killer, and you hold one of these special rules. Sadly, however, the person you investigated using your special rule turned out to be innocent, so you have no idea who the killer is. Zero kept pushing the people with special roles to reveal themselves, but no one did, so the voting ultimately ended with no one being eliminated. Miro let out a sigh and reminded everyone that nighttime rules before sending you to the doors. That was pretty anticlimactic, huh? We didn't manage to vote out the killer, so they just run at large. But at least no innocent person got eliminated from the vote, so I suppose that's a win. Are you okay, Lily? You nod back to Cece. I see. Cece suddenly grabs you closer and gives you a tight hug. Don't worry, Lily. This isn't over just yet. Killer might be a step ahead of us, but that doesn't mean anything. We will win this game together. We will escape together. I promise. I won't let anyone hurt you. Cece gave you one last hug before walking into the room. Cece, after putting your choice in, you turn to your side and drift to sleep. Protected? Suddenly open your eyes. Familiar bird stands outside your window to greet you. It seems you survived the night, most likely thanks to the invention of the person with the guardian angel. That would explain why the word protected flashed before your eyes just now. Stand up on your feet when suddenly the word innocent suddenly appears. It seems the rest of the investigation you carried out last night. The second time in a row, the person you investigated turned out not to be the killer. What are you doing out here, Kai? I was asked to give you this. Kai suddenly handed you a stack of papers. It seems to be very similar to the autopsy report you got yesterday. Standing close to you, you can spot both Carmen and Naz reading the report in shock. Something's really off. Let's just read it, okay? You nod back at Cece and start reading the report. There are two victims this time, around Hassan and Zero. I don't think I could be happier. I hate them both. Well then, there's really only a few options it could be, and I think I know who it is. Two victims instead of one? How can this be possible? I thought the killer was only allowed to target one person per night. Maybe the killer went berserk. Maybe they don't care about the rules anymore. Why? Why was this happening? This isn't the work of the killer. This was simply an accident. The vigilante targeted the wrong person and was killed alongside his victim as punishment. I don't know if Zero or Hassan was the vigilante, but I don't think it matters either way. The truth is undeniable. Are you saying the killer didn't target anyone last night? Oh, you bet your ass they did. They were simply blocked by the guardian angel. A long silence suddenly filled the room as everyone kept staring at each other. It was clear to everyone that the game was reaching its final stage. The final showdown. The final battle between the werewolf and the village people. So only one question truly remained. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna leave this game alive? That won't be necessary. Is there any possibility that you would vote for Lily? Is there any way me or anyone in here can persuade to vote for Lily? What are you saying, Cecilia? Just answer the question. Naz went silent for a second while looking down at her feet, then all of a sudden, no. I can never harm Lily. I see. Then it's over. The game is over. What? The outcome of this game is over the moment the vigilante made their move. Look around you, Muriel. The only 5 of us remain. Lily and I will be voting for the killer. Kay will be voting for herself, as she always does. As for the killer, she will vote for Lily. But that won't matter because Naz won't vote for him. So no matter what the killer does, she will never be able to eliminate Lily. It's over. This game is over. Will you do the honors, Lily? I don't think we have the same idea. I'm the killer? Oh. Carmine. What? It's over, psycho. You have 2 votes against you. You lost. Oh, wait, please. Please don't do this. I'm not the killer, I swear. Give it up, Carmine. You already lost. You lost the moment the vigilante targeted an innocent victim. If Zira or Hassan were still alive, you could have manipulated them into voting your way. But they're dead. Most likely that dimwit Hassan and the vigilante that he targeted Zira. Thus indirectly fucking up your plans. Oh, is it Carmine? What's wrong? Why is everyone backing away? Isn't this what you wanted? A reveal. A massive fucking reveal. You got me. I'm the killer. So why are you walking away? Oh, don't give me that look, Naz. You're the reason things got this fucked up. What? You're the guardian angel, aren't you? You've been using your special role to protect him since the first night. To protect your little savior, your little Lily. If you hadn't been such a little bitch, none of this would have happened. You could have all died a peaceful death. But you just had to let your pathetic little feelings guide your path. At a nearby table and approached Naz. Stop right there, monster. Cece quickly moved and stood in the way of Carmine, thus blocking her advance. What's wrong, Cecilia? If you attempt to harm Naz like this, you'll be directly breaking the game rules. Your brain will be fried before you even touch her. Well, but of course, Cecilia. This microchip is directly attached to my optic nerve. The right eye, was it? Carmine suddenly stopped in her tracks and then... her hand, Carmine shoved it in her eye socket and scooped out her right eye. Problem solved. You're a fucking psycho. A psycho? Oh, shut the fuck up, Cecilia. You go around spewing your pretentious shit about freedom and escaping the system. Yet you're too much of a coward to do what needs to be done. You're a fucking liar, Cecilia. You don't care about killing the system. You don't care about achieving true freedom. You never did. All you care about is... her. Carmine suddenly points at you. She's the reason you're doing any of this, isn't she?
Apparently this is also from the first game, and I never played it, so I had no idea what they were talking about. I don't know who Alex is, and I didn't see anybody turn to dust, so whenever I play that, I will let you guys know again.
Oh, Carmine. You're her. You're Carmine. You're Alex's
I don't know who you're bagging. I don't know who these bitches are, but you need to run, bro.
Impossible. I'm sorry for hiding my identity from you, Merle. But I had to. It was important to survive to the point in the game, so I can save you. So I can save you from his control. Perhaps realizing Carmine's intention, Cece let out a loud shriek as she ran towards Carmine. It felt as if time was slowing down as Cece desperately lunged herself at Carmine, when suddenly... Oh. Carmine lunges the fork straight through your throat. Cece quickly runs to your side, doing her best to stop the bleeding. It's pointless. I specifically targeted her carotid arteries. Why? Don't you get it, Cecilia? The system was never the real danger. The system is powerless without his tool. Powerless without him. He's the eye and the ears of the system. Without her, there's no game. There's no suffering. There's no happiness. To the start of the loop. You look around in complete confusion when someone suddenly appears. Good, you're finally here. Muriel? You let Muriel, anticipating her reaction, but Muriel just gave her a puzzled look and continued talking. I've closed access to the cafeteria, but for everyone but you two. I'll explain the rules of the game later on, but first I need to explain your special role. Our special role? Muriel then took a step forward, faced you two, and spoke. You two will play a very special role in this game. You two will be the... Oh, hell no! Bitch, I quit. Bitch, I quit.